when I saw that, I'm thinking, duh.
Digital animal freaking folks. Digital animal freaking folks.
I saw this article in a publication called Pharmacy Times, and the headline struck out at me, and I wanted to comment a little bit about that and tell you a little bit about my backstory and what I think for those with MS, of course. The headline was, multiple sclerosis increases risk of unemployment. When I saw that, I'm thinking, duh, but that's not necessarily the case. When I was diagnosed with MS back in 98, I had been working as a radio news director in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I had been doing the radio thing for 17 years.
It's been described as a dark. More than 24 members of the notorious Los Padillas gang in the South Valley are.
And that was my career. I got out of the radio news business about a year after I was diagnosed for several reasons. I had been doing, and as part of the job, I did a lot of live reports from the scene of news events.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment.
And I was up in Santa Fe. I knew the facts of the story. For example, I was reading my notes and stuff, and I knew the facts of the story. I just couldn't get my brain in my mouth to coordinate to where it came out as a comprehensible story for the listeners. And at that time, I knew that I couldn't do my job well. I could do it, but not well. And I had to step back from that. When I stepped back from it, I realized that there was a lot of stress involved with that job. Of course, because of the job, it had a lot of stress. I didn't know it until I got out of it. I didn't really feel like it was a stressful job, but obviously it was, and I felt like there was a load of bricks off my shoulders because the stress was not good for my health, obviously. And eventually I ended up in a wheelchair for 4 years until I started Tysabri in late 2006. Haven't gone back since. And I was on Tysabri for years, and I switched earlier this year to Ocrevus. And it's only twice a year for the IV infusion. I love that. But in talking with those that are newly diagnosed with MS, unemployment is not necessarily in your future. A good friend of mine and his wife own and operate a radio station in Texas, and he's had MS for as long as I've had. So every person is different. Some people, they're bad from the get-go, and they can't imagine holding or keeping a job. And me right now, I'd have a hard time working 8 hours a day straight. And the brain cognition problems are still there. They're better, but they're still there. I've gotten tremors in my hands, in my arms, and that's one of the reasons I switched to Ocrevus. And it hasn't made it better. We'll see. I have hope. You close one chapter and you open the door to the next. That's how I view it. Yeah, I wish I could go back. Certainly, things happen. I try to deal with it as best I can. That's all I can do. And, well, didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm going to go take a nap.
You know, I haven't slept since Thursday. I need my sleep.
Please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.